Welcome to Dust Geek. So today we're going to talk about the EXA E900s, this gaming headset for under $35. Now, EXA sent me these pair of headphones and said, hey, check this out. Now, in fairness, they did not ask for me to give them a good review. There was no money exchange. There was no sponsorship. They're just like, hey, can we send these? Will you do a review on your channel? And I was like, sure, because it just so happens that on Hardware Addicts, the amazing hardware podcast you should be checking out right now, I was talking about building a gaming station with my son where we have two Xbox consoles, we have PS4, and we play, well, right now we've been playing nonstop Sea of Thieves, and we've been looking for good quality, but not too expensive because I need two pairs of them, headphones that we can exchange between the different game consoles and things. So we're going to talk about what I originally bought, which is the HyperX Cloud Stinger Core Thing X. That's a big name, but they're like the $40 HyperX headphones out there. Then we're going to compare them to those, and we're going to talk about the build quality and decide should these be the headphones that you buy if you need inexpensive gaming headsets, and what's the catch? Why are they $35? Well, let's find out right now. All right, so I'm going to switch in between my ugly face and some video of me unboxing these, and I'll talk you through the various highs and lows of these headphones here. So let's start out with the metal frame, because that was one of the first things that impressed me. Yes, they have metal here that are holding the individual ear pads, and we also have faux leather, nice cushiony. Can you see that cushion? Look at it, look at it. Now respect it. All right, and then you've got the nice branding at the top. You've got some fantastic padding here. I mean, when you look at it, detachable noise canceling microphone. You have the 50 millimeter neodymium magnets that are pushing these things. So certainly you're going to get sound. And look at this cord. This is like one of those magic shows where they just keep pulling the cord up. This super long cord here that you get. Isn't that where most cheap headsets cheap out? Not this one. Also, you get the controls. You have a volume control over here. You have your mute and unmute for your microphone, all built in. Plus, you just want to unmute. You just pull your mic out, and you've got that unmute there as well. You've got really everything. Nice L and R, so you don't put them on backwards and look like a total noob. You've got the cool kind of wire accents. Now, maybe the red color and things aren't for everyone, but these look really good. These look like far more expensive than $35 headphones. So initially, I was blown away. When we go through the unboxing, you're going to see that it comes with a nice faux leather bag. It comes with a Y adapter. It comes with a manual. It's just, they just kept tacking things on. And I thought, my gosh, this is the best value out there. Then I put them on my head and I started listening to music. And again, you got to keep in mind, we're talking about sub $50 gaming headsets here. And when I was listening, I was blown away by the incredible lows that these produced for the price. And it had a very nice mids. And then I went to game with them. And the first experience I had is I plugged these into an Xbox controller and I hear no sound. I can't get the microphone to work, can't hear any sound in the game. And it got to the point where I just ended up sending them an email like, hey, are these compatible with the Xbox One? Because I hadn't looked at their website yet. And they said, yeah, absolutely. They're compatible with every single game console practically you can name out there. Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS3, all of that. So then I went back, thought, well, maybe it just had a bad day. Resetted my Xbox, plugged them in again. I could hear everything. Games sounded great. Things were going good. But then when I was switching games, or maybe it was an hour into the game, the sound suddenly went out again on these headsets. It was either the mic, where I was talking, communicating with my son, or it was the sound itself. So this put me in an interesting predicament here, because I would love to come on here and talk about all of these features and read off the specs here of everything that they've put into them, but it's almost an instant killer when the headset they sent you isn't reliable. So no matter what features you put on to this device here, no matter how awesome they are, no matter how great the build quality is, if I can't slap them on my head and get into a game and hear sound and communicate with people, what's the point? So I thought, well, maybe I'll just email them because I got a bad headset. So then I went over here to Amazon and I noticed in the 1-star reviews, because these have 4 stars overall on Amazon, that mic doesn't work. This one here, mic didn't work at all. All of these individuals talking about disconnects, sound issues, mic not working, just a variety of problems. And this made me think Exa has done a fantastic job. And you can see that in their website here of checking all the right boxes. Excellent stereo sound, detachable noise canceling microphone, durable metal frame. It's very flexible as well. You've got universal compatibility, everything that you would hear somebody in comments say they want. Good stereo bass, well padded headband for long lasting wearing comfort. I'll get into the comfort in a second because I actually don't like the faux cushions here. I prefer the cloth material that is in the HyperX Cloud Stingers. They're just more comfortable. You have kind of less ear heat that comes off of them, although these create a nice kind of cover for your entire ear. But because it covers and suctions to your ear, you kind of get that heat buildup. Maybe even you have a little bit of sweat depending on how long you're playing, and it's just not very comfortable. It's very well padded, and the padding at the top is very nice, but the material they chose, I actually prefer the cloth. But that can be arguable. Somebody may say, you know, I prefer the faux leather feel, that type of thing, and I get that. You've kind of got the nice stitching. Look how they got it stitched and everything. Just so many details that they got right. But the one thing that they're missing is their quality control. Some people probably get these and they have the best experience, best $35 they ever spent. And then people like me get a review unit like this sent to me, and I have a terrible experience. And you can see I'm not alone based on the Amazon comments there. And this is the biggest lesson for Exa here. When they're missing the very basic of I need a headset that's reliable and that there's quality control in what we're manufacturing and sending out so that everybody has, as close as humanly possible, a consistent experience. That's where they're missing. And that is a huge failure on their part. Now, even the microphone compared to the HyperX, again, a better, well-known brand, I think sounds better. It has better noise canceling. In fact, let me let you listen to that right now.
Here's an example of how the headset sounds using the HyperX Stinger. Here's an example of how the audio sounds through the mic using the Exa headset.
All right. So, again, you tell me what you think, if you think they sound better or not, but I certainly think they did. Now, these are what I was comparing them against, the Cloud Stingers. I just think for the money, these have been a fantastic pair of headphones. They're plastic. They certainly don't have as good of a sound. The mic doesn't sound as good, but you know what they are? They're reliable. I can plug them in every time. I get sound. I can hear my son talk to me. It works between the Xbox and the PS4. The sound that comes out of them is flat. It's kind of tinny. It's especially compared. I have a very nice collection of high-end headphones, so I'm a little bit more of a snob in this arena than others. But, for the money that I paid for both of them, it was something that I was willing to overlook because, again, I have that nice consistency. But on paper, Exa should destroy them. The drivers, the sound of Exa destroys them. The build of the quality destroys these headphones. The price is better than these headphones. But again, no consistency. So ultimately, the Exas lose, at least now. While the Exas, it may be true that you get what you pay for, that is not the case with my friends over at DigitalOcean, who is a sponsor of the DasGeek channel and the entire Destination Linux network. If you've not checked out DigitalOcean yet, we're going to give you a $100 credit. Talk about a good value there. By going to do.co/DLN. That's do.co/DLN. You're going to get a $100 credit to utilize to set up cloud storage. Fill your brain with all kinds of awesomeness. I'm a huge fan of DigitalOcean. My website, DasGeek Community, is all run off of DigitalOcean. I've been learning Python recently. All of that, I was able to drop incredible new servers and be able to play and test out new things in DigitalOcean. And you can have a droplet for as little as $5 a month. And if you want to pay by the hour, you can. And it's insanely cheap. So if you've not checked out DigitalOcean, go check them out. Powerful performance, simplified pricing, industry-leading price to performance, predictable cost and billing, optimized compute times, one-click apps. You want to fill your brain, go to DigitalOcean. I want to thank again DigitalOcean for sponsoring this video. Head to do.co/DLN. Get that $100 credit. All right. So here are the HyperX Cloud Core Stinger things, whatever the heck they named them. Why did they have to go? Look at this name thing. This annoys me. It really does. I really wanted the X's to win here just from the stupidity of putting so many things. HyperX Cloud Stinger Core Gaming Headset. Like, come on, man. Just Stingers or something. What's with the huge name? Because honestly, you got Kingston in there because Kingston makes them. So it really should be Kingston HyperX Cloud Stinger Core Gaming Headset for PS4. These only have 40mm drivers in them, and you could tell with the sound. Microphone's definitely not as good either, but they're very comfortable headset. So in this price range for consistency of quality, I would still recommend a headset like this. But maybe you know of a better headset. Maybe you know something sub $50 that has the build quality of the Exas and the sound quality of the Exas, but the consistency of these HyperX Stingers. And if you do, leave it in the comments below so other people can benefit from it. Speaking of other people benefiting, thank you so much for all the love and support. We're now at 12,000 subscribers on this channel. It's amazing that I have patrons that pay to support the content that I do, whether it's Hardware Addicts, Destination Linux podcast, or the Das Geek channel. I'm so incredibly thankful for all of you, and going through these incredible, weird new times that we're in with the COVID thing. I just want to wish that all of you are healthy, happy, and you find ways like watching this video. Maybe it will help you relieve some stress to feel better about your day as we're all in quarantine here. But most of all, I really hope all of you and your families are safe and sound. Thank you for watching this channel. Leave your comments below so we can have a discussion. And until next time, get out there and fill your brains.
Don't forget to subscribe.